Welcome to the Loan Officer Training Series with the Mortgage Calculator. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We put the comments up on the screen so you can drop a comment there in the chat. I see some of you already dropping comments. We'll wait just a few minutes to get started here. Let us go live on all the different platforms. But feel free to drop a comment as you tune in. All right, some people chiming in. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. It's a perfect day to close some loans to all the loan officers out there. All right. It looks like we are good to get started. Oh, a bunch more people commenting in there. All right, we'll go ahead and take the chat off the screen so we can get into it. So welcome everyone. My name is Kyle Hershey. I'm the COO of the Mortgage Calculator, joined here with our president, Nick Hershey. And today we are going to do what we do every Tuesday and Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is our Loan Officer Training Series. Now, last night we talked about realtors and working with realtors, particularly to get and give referrals. And tonight we're going to just be talking about working with referral partners in general and getting referrals in general. So I'm going to break this up into kind of two pieces here. In the start, we're just going to talk about getting referrals and some ideas around that. Now, I know some of this is going to be a no-brainer and some of it is going to be some stuff people already know, but sometimes it just helps spark an idea, get some stuff going. And then the second part of what we're going to do here today is going to be to talk about the opportunities that we have at the Mortgage Calculator to work with a referral partner, different than a realtor partner, but a referral partner. So first off, just to talk about referrals in general, the number one thing that can generate more referrals from you is very simple. More referrals for you, I guess I should say. It's just one word, and that word is ask, right? We always must ask for referrals. Everyone we're talking to, even people who are not doing their loan with us necessarily yet. One of our top loan officers, Christina, we talk about it a lot, how she gets referrals from people who haven't even done their loan yet. But if she's talking to them, she'll ask for referrals. Also, people are informed by her. She'll educate her clients to the point where they know that she's a professional. So when they do know somebody that's looking for, a professional to help them with a mortgage, they know that they can refer them to Christina because she's knowledgeable. She's spoken to the client. She's been a consultant to the client. And mind you, this is before they've even ever closed a loan before. So the real number one thing is to always ask, not just who we've done loans with. Now, people that we've done loans with, of course, we want to ask them for referrals. And we also want to make sure that we use that opportunity to put it out there that we did the deal for them as well, right? Things like shouting out on your social media, this client, congratulations, this loan closed in 21 days or any kind of record time, right? It's not just the client that can get you referrals from their database, but you can also get yourself referrals from your own database using those specific deal examples, or shouting out your, reposting your client that posted one of the pictures with the big keys to the home that they have a picture from closing at title. So not only is it great for them to shout that out and to put that out there, but you can use it for your network too. Imagine the people on your timeline, even your friends and family. Some of them may not even take the newer loan officers that serious, but when you're posting about the success of closing loans and making clients happy and fulfilling their dreams of buying a house, then they will take you more serious and they will want to work with you. So you definitely want to, ask people that you do deals with and make sure to promote the fact that you've done those deals and close those loans, but also people that you may have not even closed loans with. Now, other referral partners that people don't think of all the time are people that you give your business to, right? So the dry cleaners or the supermarket or the small business owner, anytime you visit a small business, like for example, if you had a dry cleaners that was a small business, and it's a little outdated, but that is a perfect example. You give them your business, so you should ask for business in return, right? You're supporting their business. Ask if they have anyone that they know, to help support your business. So not just asking people when you're talking to them on the phone in the mortgage world, but asking people in the real world. And one thing that we talked about last night that's very important and powerful is the power of reciprocation, right? You let people know that, I've been giving you business, and I would really love it if you could recommend me to some people to give me some business. And of course, that can include putting business cards on, the counters or whatever. But really what you want is a personal referral, right? Because referrals are so much more powerful than leads. A referral already starts with a certain amount of trust, right? They were referred to you by someone. And so you're already starting out on an amazing foot that since they trust that person, now you have some of that trust has rubbed off onto you, right? And so that's the best type of deal that you can get is a referral. It's a slam dunk. But again, it all boils down to one word for getting referrals for business, which is ask, right? You have to ask or you shall not receive. Need to make sure everyone is aware and make sure not to leave clients behind as well. That's why we set our follow-up tasks for a year out, 6 months out, a year out. If they say they're not ready to buy a house for 2 years, we're still going to set our follow-up task and we're going to call them in 2 years. And guess what? All those times along the way, even if they're still not ready, they may know someone who is ready. So it's never a waste of time to call any leads, right? We never waste time calling leads. We're either staying in touch with them so that we're top of mind when they're going to do something, or staying in touch with them because there's a possibility that we're going to be top of mind when somebody they know is going to be doing something. And either way, that's a big win. So there's a lot of referral partners out there or ways to get referrals, I guess I should say, that a lot of people either don't think of or just kind of need to be reminded of. And so just make sure when you're out and about to put your business out there, right? And then, as I said, people that you frequent their business and support their businesses, try to get some reciprocation going there as well. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and share my screen here. And I want to talk about what we can do at the Mortgage Calculator with our business purpose loan referrals. So yesterday we talked about how we can work with realtors for them to refer us deals, right? And they are able to get the 75 basis points referral fee, even without being licensed, as long as it's a business purpose loan closing in an entity, which is what the majority of the deals that we do here are. That's our specialty. Well, they don't have to be a realtor for that. And so if you go to themortgagecalculator.com, and all of you that are on our team can go to your personal website, and under contact, there's the refer a business purpose loan. So this is not just an opportunity here for realtors. We have a realtor page as well that explains it in terms to a realtor, but anyone can do this. And so as long as they have an LLC that we can actually pay, then they can do this, right? So now we're going out there and not only letting people know, if they need a home, if they have anybody that needs to be pre-qualified, anybody that needs to be pre-qualified, all that kind of good stuff. But then you also have this as well, to where everyone is now a referral partner, right? When it comes to the business purpose. Now, of course, you want to be out there networking in terms of getting people pre-approvals and stuff, right? That's the great thing. That's the thing that's always going to happen. But you can leave people with the fact that they can refer you business purpose loans and actually get paid doing it. So as it says here, a couple just highlights here, there is no license required, but the loan must close in an entity. Those of you familiar here at the Mortgage Calculator know business purpose loan, closing in an entity, all that kind of good stuff. This is going to be eligible in pretty much almost every state, about 44 of them. And the types of programs we have are, 1 to 8 residential, 2 to 8 unit mixed use. We also have, of course, short-term rental properties, commercial properties, fix and flip, and foreign nationals. These are typically all falling under that business purpose and typically closing in an entity. So as long as that's the case, you can have anyone refer. Now, of course, they need to have an LLC to be paid out, but that's the only requirement, right? They can refer you deals. So now everybody that you meet is now a potential referral partner when it comes to business purpose loans, which are going to include all this type of stuff and more, right? As long as it's a true business purpose loan, not using any borrower's income of any kind based solely on the business and closing in a business entity, then you can get a referral partner to refer you deals, and they can click here to join as a referral partner. And then they could also price out their loans here as well, though. So when you have referral partners, you can let them know, hey, go to my website and you can price out a deal right here yourself. And what you'll know is that a lot of investors, the reason why we have this pricer up here and we have this pricer throughout our website in multiple places is because investors love pricing things themselves, right? They love having no gate in between them and seeing some actual action, right? Like, they don't want to be the ones that you're giving them the runaround about, I can't show you any rates, et cetera, right? They want to get right to it. So these quick pricers are great. So for those loan officers here at the Mortgage Calculator, you have your quick pricer right here on your own websites. And then you can also refer people here where they can not only check the rates and stuff, but they can actually join as a referral partner. So adding that to what we already went over yesterday, you can get your realtor partners involved, but also any other partners to refer. So when we're talking about this, obviously anybody can become a referral partner, but think in terms of who would be great referral partners. These are insurance agents. These are accountants, right? These are any type of person who is running up against people and their finances or their real estate or anything like that, right? So you can actually, really expand it. So you can take it away. There's a million examples of different professions that would be perfect to not only just refer one deal, but could refer multiple deals. People like that are dealing with different clients, insurance agents and, accountants, CPAs, tax preparers, all that kind of stuff are usually good for these type of things, to be able to refer you business from the people that they are already working with on a daily basis. Are there any questions here in the chat that anybody would like to ask about that and about referring business purpose loans? You all have the power at your fingertips to be able to have people refer you business purpose loans and get a referral fee. Again, they do not need to be licensed, but it does need to be a business purpose loan closing in an entity. They need to have an entity as well that we can pay. But other than that, you have the power in your hands now to go out there, build those relationships and partnerships with not only realtors, but anyone else as well. Yes, Victoria's asking, does a realtor have to have an LLC to be compensated? Yeah, absolutely. So anytime we're doing a business purpose referral, then it would need to be, the check would be cut to their LLC, right? But, LLCs take, $100 to make in, half an hour or whatever, depending on the state, right? So pretty simple to just have an entity. So the entity shouldn't really be the problem. The The real question is the loan going to fit that criteria, right? Is the loan going to be considered a business purpose loan where this is legal to do this, right? Is it a loan that's solely based on the business, not based on any borrower income, closing it in LLC? And, it's probably going to be one of these type of loans. Nicole says California LLCs are $800 a year. Yeah, California tends to be expensive with things, right? But a lot of other states are nominal fees for a LLC filing. Let's see here. This is awesome. Yeah, absolutely it is. The possibilities are endless. So not only can you go out there and network, asking people for them if they need a loan or know anybody who needs a loan. Now you can talk to them about all the business purpose stuff. Anybody they know, get your feelers out there. Anybody that you know, anyone that they know, right? Now you got some layers there of referrals coming in. And it's perfectly legal to be able to do it. Let's see. Nicole says it's expensive for everything here. Yeah, absolutely. California. All right. I don't see any other questions. I wanted to keep it short here and really just highlight the fact that, this opportunity is here. All the loan officers at the Mortgage Calculator actually already have it up on their website, and it is on the main website here. And the person can sign up right here as a commercial referral partner. Can they see the actual rates when they use our site pricer? Yeah, absolutely. This will pull up actual rates for DSCR loans. So this pricer is for DSCR loans. And they can see the actual rates. And then they can contact you to get an actual quote with even more detailed info. All right. Perfect. Well, that's short and sweet. You have the power at your fingertips. So let's go out there and get some referrals for those business purpose loans, build those relationships with not just realtors like we talked about yesterday, but anyone out there, and especially just to kind of get your mind going in the right place, other professionals that have lists of clients that they speak to that can, recommend it when the time is right. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And we hope to see you next Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern for the next Loan Officer Training Series with the Mortgage Calculator.